Well, hello and good evening. What's today? It's Wednesday. We're in December 2018. And I am Mariah Brown. And I'm here because I love and support Miss Yemarishet and Obalaye. And so I get to kind of help them launch their new Healthy Living Revolution platform. So welcome to our Juice Plus Freedom Revolution. I get to host, like I said, and I'm also a midwife. So Yemarishet and I went to CNM school at Yale, and so I've been forever grateful to have known her since 2003, I think it is. So we're here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. You've been invited because Yemarishet and Obalaye both really respect you and would love for you to know what they're up to. This is going to be relaxed and fun. You're not going to have to buy or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some quick information and stories. We hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life needing to hear this message. Just like any revolution, we can't do it on our own. And so we need the help of other people and their communities to spread the word worldwide. So to kick it off, I'd like to ask you a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be a little bit challenging? Yes. We'd love to look good and feel good and live a long, vital life. And we know it's our job to try and make this happen. But unfortunately, at times it can feel complicated and unpleasant and sometimes confusing. And that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement. It's called the Healthy Living Revolution. And Yemarishet and I, along with thousands of others around the globe, are part of a unique community where together we're taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who really want better health, meet them where they're at, and empower positive changes along the way. So let me take you through the following 3 doorways we use to inspire healthy living around the world. Number 1 is free resources. Number 2 is nutritional support. And number 3 is the organization that makes it all possible. So number 1, free resources. The team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have all sorts of free cookbooks of clean and easy recipes. There's short webinars on trending health topics and a free home fitness series. And then there's also our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with positive body image and good nutritional habits. So you may want to take a look at these resources. Yemarishet will send you the link to the Healthy Living Revolution website after this is over. The second thing I mentioned is nutritional support. So the second way we're committed is really by helping others to maximize their nutrition. I don't know about you, but as a CNM and also as a mom and as a woman, I know that fruits, vegetables, berries are never going out of style, and the more we can get, the better. We want that wide variety. So we have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which, like I said, are fruits, vegetables, and berries. They're not just good for you, they're absolutely critical. So we're supposed to eat a wide variety, 9 to 13 servings every day, but almost nobody does. A serving is the size of your fist. And think about it. How many days in the past week can you honestly say that you've eaten 9 to 13 servings of fruits, vegetables, and berries? Even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're so thankful to offer the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. So Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. Vine-ripened, I really want to stress. What we know is that the majority of the nutritional value is in the plants when they're given the opportunity to ripen on the vine. So growing your own, getting at local farmers markets, or getting your nutrition through plants through Juice Plus to know it's vine ripened is vital. It's all non-GMO and NSF certified, and NSF is a third-party validator that says, yes, it has in it what it says it does not have anything in it that is not on the label, and then it's also on top of that tested for herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals, contaminants. So I love to call it a salad in a capsule. It looks like this. These are the vegetables. What you'll notice is it has a nutrition facts label. Let me make sure you can see that. There it says nutrition facts. That's the vegetables. Here are the fruits. And they look like this. So in here you've got 10 different fruits. Vine ripened, pulverized, and dehydrated. Let's think, what else? So it's important to understand the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or put into chewable form. Kids can get them in chewable form. First of all, the fruits and vegetables and berries are completely vine ripened. I know I'm saying that a few times, but I think it's really important for that to be heard. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing because the entire whole food is included, including the peels and the leaves and the seeds whenever possible, which provides much more nutrition. In an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. So I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels very often. So then after it's been pulverized, it's slowly dried at super low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients, and then it's put into the capsules of the chewable form. So like I said, the plants are still considered raw. So here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is currently the most researched nutritional product in the world. If you don't believe me, you can ask Siri. She'll tell you the same thing. At this point, there's 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals, several more on the way in the near future. And once again, as a healthcare provider, I like to know that things have been published and there's research behind what I'm suggesting, not only for my patients, but also for my family and my children and my own body and my friends. So it's food, not a vitamin. As a reminder, when I showed you that it has a nutrition facts label, that means it's not a vitamin because vitamins on your shelf will say supplement facts on them. When you look in your pantry or your freezer and you look at a package of food, that label is going to say nutrition facts. So the FDA really considers this food. And there's no warning label. So it's safe for people of all ages, whether you're pregnant or you're nursing or you're a child or you're elderly or you're a professional athlete. I would say, well, can you eat broccoli and parsley and tomato and garlic and beets and kale and cabbage and spinach? And can you eat apple and cherry and cranberry and papaya and pineapple and dates? And can you eat raspberries and bilberries and blueberries and cranberries and pomegranates and blackberries? Yes, there's no warning label. It's just a bunch of plants. So along with the Juice Plus fruits, vegetables, and berry capsules, we have a few other products that I think are really exciting. The Juice Plus Omega Blend. Oh, this is near and dear to my heart. It's made from 6 plant sources, which make it both sustainable and safe. So let me say that again, all plant sources. This omega is completely vegan. They contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. You often hear about omega-3, but it's oversimplifying our need for a broad spectrum of omegas. They're encapsulated using a brand new low temperature technology, so none of the delicate oils are ever exposed to heat. You don't have to worry about those oils going rancid. They're beautiful. I, at night, put a little pin in them, and I use it on my face for my facial. My kids, when they see this, they ask them, even my 16-month-old, if she sees them, it's a tantrum unless she gets them. And I love we get to skip the middle fish. You know, why do we eat? Many people go to fish oil because of the algae the fish is eating. So bypass the middle fish and go directly to the plants. The other thing is the chocolate and vanilla complete, which is vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, fruits and vegetables all in a shake form. It's great as quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a healthy snack. I like to use the chocolate. I make a chocolate pudding or a mousse. Literally just open up, mix it with like 2 shots of rice milk or coconut or almond milk, stir it up, and it's so just delicious. We make popsicles pre-made in our freezer with the kids with just water and protein powder. It tastes yummy, and little do we know we're getting 15 plants and all the prebiotics and the mushroom powders and all those yummy non-GMO gluten-free goodness. And then there's the complete bars for a snack, and then the Tower Garden. The Tower Garden is a vertical aeroponic system that empowers families to grow their own produce in 2.5 feet wide and 6 feet tall with the energy of a light bulb. 10% of the land, 10% of the water, and research shows that they grow 30% more yield and 30% faster. So pretty amazing stuff. So we also have a 4-month program that's a 10-day jumpstart. It's called Shred 10. And it's a program of detoxification and rejuvenation. Imagine it as like cleaning out your oil filters and clean out your engine. You can do the 10-day jumpstart just once, but many people love doing it on a monthly basis. For me, I never went back, and it's been almost 3 years. So you can check out shred10.com to learn more. So the Shred 10 program is for people who want to jump in and take control of their health, get results fast, and you'll probably have people asking you about it, because when you're doing it, you glow and you feel vibrant and people go, what is going on? So whew, I feel like I've talked a lot. So now I get to turn this over to Yemarishet. And Yemarishet, I would love for you just to share a little bit with your community about, you know, what it was that you were attracted to this journey and what it is that you're hoping for in your body and that of your families. Remember to unmute yourself too.
I did. Thank you. Well, first I just want to thank everyone for coming on to here tonight. I know it's late, especially for those on the East Coast, so appreciate that. So yeah, Mariah had asked me to share my kind of personal journey on this call tonight. And for those of you who know me, I'm a very private person. So that's saying a lot. I'm like, oh, okay. But I guess the bottom line is it's the reality of the situation. Is, you know, it's the truth. And also, I hope that it can maybe underscore my belief in this product, not only this product, but also this company. So what really brought me back to Juice Plus was I had a very close family member who was really ill with a progressive cancer, and she wasn't able to eat much. She was just had a lot of stuff going on, and I was just trying to figure out what can I do. And it just kind of literally just like popped into my head. Oh, Juice Plus. I want to get her Juice Plus. Not only do I want to get her Juice Plus, I need to get her Juice Plus. Like I said, because of the nutritional content of it, and she, like I said, she was hardly able to eat, so that was just really important, and it just felt like a no-brainer. I was familiar with Juice Plus because years ago I had tried it. We had taken it for quite a while actually, but then for those of you who know me also know we've been on the move and in and out of the country, and so we had kind of lost track of taking it in that way. And so it just came back to me like kind of like an epiphany, and I was so excited to get it for her, and also for us, our family, to start taking the capsules again. Yeah, for those of you who know me, my family is the most important thing in my life, and that's also my extended family, which include many of you on here tonight. And so, yeah, I just want to be healthier. I want to have longevity and have the energy to run around and homeschool 8 children, and to be at all the events, all the sports events, and to stay up late and have time with my husband, and just to live a really full life that we're currently living. I want to be able to continue to do that for years and years to come. So that's basically what brought me to Juice Plus. And I feel like, you know, there's a saying that, well, it's not for everyone. This is one product that I feel, in fact, it actually is potentially for everyone. I mean, who couldn't use an extra 30 plus servings of a wide variety of plants in their diet? I mean, even us who are as a vegan family, that's all we eat, you know, predominantly, besides grains, but that's all we eat, and we could still do better. So I feel like this is a convenient and easy way for us to do that. So that's what I love about Juice Plus.
Thanks, Yemarishet. And have you felt anything change in your own body since you've actually started taking it, just in the last month?
Yeah, I feel like my skin is clearer. I've had actually a lot of people comment on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like our whole family is pooping more often, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's important. We've all got to poop.
The energy is, I feel like the energy is almost like instantly. I feel like I noticed just the increase in energy. And even our 15-year-old daughter was like, maybe after about 6 or 7 days, she was like, wow, she's like, I have so much more energy. I'm like, you're like a commercial, Sachi. But yeah, the energy, I definitely noticed that.
Isn't it amazing how we can experience and learn how really, truly food can be our medicine and medicine can be our food? So we also have Ryan on the phone, and Ryan gets to share with us a little bit of his personal Juice Plus experience. So Ryan, if you'd unmute yourself, I would love to hear what your experience has been.
Absolutely. Yeah. So when I first heard about Juice Plus, I was curious. Plant powders, right? Yeah. So as a personal trainer and a yoga instructor, I try to live a lifestyle that focuses on health. So I already thought that I had it all dialed in, to be honest. But I had a lot of gaps. And I didn't really know that until I started taking some of these plant powders. And saw immediate results, honestly. There was better digestion, increased energy. Over time, I started to notice that my hair, skin, and even my nails improved. I grew this in about 3 years. And then I started our Shred 10 program, which added the plant omegas that we talked about earlier and the plant-based protein complete. And now I can really say that I'm experiencing the full spectrum of benefits from this lifestyle program. And I feel really comfortable sharing it with my friends, my family, and even my clients. So I thank you for allowing me to be on this call and listening to my story. And I hope that it inspires some curiosity with you as well.
Thanks, Ryan. I just have to say, I love our community. You know, Ryan has no financial tie to any of us at all. He lives in a totally different time zone out on the East Coast, and he just comes and shares with us because we are a community that support one another and a community that believe in one another and really believe in this revolution. So now we're going to talk about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. And it's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. And serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. So we're paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So first, let's address some common questions about the Juice Plus company. First, how does it work? The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's only $50 a year to own a franchise. Representatives have an online and personal website. They run their business from any device, anytime, anywhere. We earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture, deliver, bill, collect from customers, pay us by direct deposit, and there's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent. There's no quotas, there's no minimums, and we have the freedom to choose our individual pace, and there's no glass ceiling on the income. There's also no territorial restrictions, which sometimes exist with franchises. The Juice Plus company is in over 24 countries at this point, and with that $50, we have the right to share this revolution in any of those countries. And so what's so great about the Juice Plus company? They were formed nearly 50 years ago by Jay Martin. He's the same president and founder today. The company is privately held, debt-free, a multi-billion-dollar company, currently $14 billion, approaching $1 billion a year. They also offer a generous family benefits package for the top positions, which include medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, prescription, along with college assistance for up to 5 members of the family, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. I am graciously receiving all of those currently, except for the medical. That's my last piece, is the health insurance, but everything else my family gets to benefit from. So this business can produce short-term cash or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And oh, by the way, not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but they also inspire healthy giving around the world. They've impacted more than 1.5 million families so far because children receive Juice Plus for free as part of the Family Health Study. They're the title sponsor of the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon Weekend, raising more than $10 million a year. Highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club, donating a tower garden to every Boys and Girls Club around the United States, and also Volunteers of America, more than 10 million meals donated via the Complete. So let us know afterwards if you have more questions about that. So now I get to kind of transition over to the business story. So then,
Mariah,
yeah.
Can I interrupt you? I just want to reiterate that children get it free. To me, that's like everything. That means so much to me, you know? So, and I know for a lot of folks on here too. So yeah. That's deep.
I mean, it's really about impacting the next generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they love it. They love it too. They love it.
They do. So Yemarishet, I am curious, you know, okay, so you said that this idea of plant powders makes perfect sense. Of course, you want to share it. Why not just share it and let the money go elsewhere? Why take it on as a franchise for yourself and your family?
Okay, great question, because honestly, I don't necessarily think of myself as the franchise type or like a businesswoman in that sense, or anything that I really not really interested like that. Except with this exception, I feel like, one, because I believe so strongly in the product. I don't really feel like that way about really products in general. So that's not I would never want to necessarily associate my name with another company, most companies, you know. So yeah, I feel like this is an exception. And also just seeing the potential uh, in the company to earn money in a very ethical way. That's more important to me than the money. And ultimately, I mean, I make decent money now doing what I do. I also have to spend a lot of hours away from my home, and I want to be home with my babies and with my husband and my family. I want to be home. And so this is something that I can do easily from home. I have that. It just gives me a freedom. Yeah. Like you said, the freedom revolution. This is just another way of freedom for me, with time, with money, and where I spend my energy.
Yeah,
And so,
isn't that the truth?
yeah.
Yeah. And Obalaye, what about you? How does it feel for you to be supporting Yemarishet in this journey, and how do you feel about it? You got to unmute yourself too.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited. I try to support everybody in my family, and you know, Juice Plus is not something hard to do to support somebody in that idea, because that's part of our family's mission is healthiness. And I like to be about it. And Juice Plus gave me that opportunity to be about it because I'm a skeptic. I come from a family of skeptics. Even after I took Juice Plus, I was like, I got more energy, but it may be a placebo effect. You know, I make up stuff about it, but like, wow, it works. So being supportive in that end, I'm all about it and I love it.
And you also talked about, I remember one conversation we had where you mentioned like the history of commerce, that person to person. Do you remember that conversation?
Yes, definitely. Because we're getting back to that. That's why I was saying that when we were talking, I was saying things are getting tribal. It's going back to the community based. You hear that word getting kicked around a lot, but I think it's true. I think like-minded individuals have to come together, because so long I felt like as an activist, I've been out there in the community beating on doors, trying to convince people who just don't want to be convinced about anything, especially even my own family. So to come around people who are looking for a product like this, who looking to be healthy, who want to be a part of the same community, I think is a big desire for that. And so I felt like this is the perfect way for us to get back to working together, like with the Tower Gardens, like with Jessica DT. Is like now all of us in our little collective can get our own Tower Garden, and we all could grow different things. And now we're kind of bartering and trading with our food,
Yeah.
So, it's all falling into place through this opportunity with the Juice Plus company. And
I love it. I love it. They call it C2C. It's consumer to consumer. We, especially women, we're storytellers. If we're excited about something, we want to talk about it. And I don't know about you, but I'll tell you my personal experience. I was introduced to this company and the idea of plant powders right when Yemarishet and I were graduating in 2007. For me, hearing the research behind it, knowing that it's actual food, I was like, yes, I know I want this in my body, and I know I want to share it with others. I had no idea I was going to have the experience that I did, though. And I'll tell you, a lifetime of abdominal pain and digestive issues up till age 30. Started these plant powders at age 30, and it was gone. I have now been a regular girl for 11 years, and all that abdominal pain just, whew. Then my relationship with energy. I used to think if you want energy, you drink caffeine. Doing a 24-hour shift on the hospital floor, I didn't do caffeine or sugar. I would keep the Juice Plus capsules in my pocket in a little Ziploc bag. And I learned that I could add more plants in my body, and that gave my body sustained energy. over time, I've got a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 16-month-old now. I'm 41, going strong, and I've never taken a prenatal vitamin. I don't believe that what we need is more isolated, fragmented vitamins. Yes, we tend to be malnourished, but what we need is better food. And so for me, this was about bridging that gap between what I know I eat and what I know I ideally could be eating. My kids have had it since they were conceived, in their baby food, in their breast milk. And now my 16-month-old, I'm telling you, if she sees these capsules, she's fighting me for it. The last thing was the Shred 10. I kind of went in kicking and screaming because I thought, I like to have an occasional cup of coffee. I don't have an issue with blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I want to do that. And my husband said, come on, give it a try. And what I can tell you is I never went back. It's almost been 3 years because I realized that I could wake up in the morning feeling rested and rejuvenated in a way that I never realized I could. And I had experienced 8 years of chronic neck pain, 2 motor vehicle accidents. I had just seen a neurosurgeon who told me I needed complete reconstructive surgery on my cervical spine. I knew that was not my solution, but I didn't know what it was. And what I can tell you is doing the Shred, really, like what I understood now is it helps our internal organs function at their maximal capacity and brings the inflammation down. So poof, it helped me get pregnant with number 3. And I can now say I've been pain-free for almost 3 years. The other piece is this, the why take on the franchise. Well, the why was I got pregnant and I wanted to be that mom that was home with my kids. I love being a midwife, but if I'm working as a nurse practitioner or a midwife, I want to do it when I want, with whom I want, because I love it, not because I need the finances. And I want to be able to choose to be home with my kids. So since my 6-year-old was born, what I can tell you is this franchise has replaced my nurse practitioner income. And I've been home as a present mom. I work in between life. As long as I have my phone, I have it with me, and I get to impact other people's lives in a really profound way. In 2019, we're retiring my husband from physical therapy. And you want to talk about freedom. It's giving us the financial freedom to be able to not have that ceiling, allow our dreams to get bigger. It's allowing us our geographic freedom, that no matter where we are, we have our franchise with us and we can take it with us wherever we go. And the last piece is our physical freedom. We have freedom in our bodies because we're feeding our body that foundational nutrition. It's not I'm not just saying this. I can't tell you, after 11 years, I believe it so deeply. The stories that have come in from people, just this morning again, I have received a call from a 65-year-old man almost in tears, thanking me for the changes that have happened in his health because of just a simple change of the plant powders. And he's growing his tower gardens and he's being creative with what he's growing with his grow lights down in his basement, but I won't go there. So I'm going to move on and close this up because I want to honor everybody's time. So in conclusion, first of all, like Yemarishet, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Your time is precious. I know we all live very productive lives. Thank you for being here to support Yemarishet and Obalaye and for sharing these 30 minutes of your life with us, these 30 minutes of your breath with us. So we are excited to network with 2 types of people. Number 1 is people who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids get it for free, and it's the simplest, most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. The second group of people that we're looking for is anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference around the globe. The Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this all takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun, and exceptionally supportive community we call our Juice Plus family. And when I say family, I really mean it. So maybe you could ask yourself, do I know? Who do I know? Who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? Plant powders, concentrated food, protein powder, whatever it might be. The Shred 10, a detoxification rejuvenation program. The Tower Gardens, impacting people no matter if they have soil or they don't. if they have a balcony, if they have a home, and they really want to grow their own food. So if you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this. And after we're done, Yemarishet will send you our Healthy Living Revolution website link, and then you guys can touch base. So I just wanted to end with congratulations. Yemarishet and Obalaye, you guys are already off to a great start. They've already started impacting a number of people's lives, and it's really just been such a blast. I love their family dearly, and I have for a long time, and I just love that we get to choose who we work with, and we get to lock arms with the people that inspire us, and we want to spend more time to be around them. So Yemarishet, do you have any final thoughts for your friends?
No, I just want to say thank you. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you. And